So as you may know, in the last few days, Liverpool FC manager Jürgen Klopp announced his decision to leave Liverpool FC, the club he's been at for almost a decade, at the end of the season. The primary reason for his decision was the depletion of energy. Now, having managed the club for, as I said, almost a decade now, he said he doesn't believe he has the energy to continue into a new season, knowing the demands his role is as the leader of the club requires. Now, though I used to follow Liverpool religiously during the days when players like John Barnes, Peter Beardsley and Ian Rush, people like Steve McManaman as well, graced at the Anfield turf, I wouldn't describe myself as a follower of football. It kind of stresses me out, to be honest. Nonetheless, when I watched Jürgen Klopp's interview where he spoke about his decision to leave the club, I was both intrigued and I was inspired. Because what I saw here was a Premier League manager, a man widely regarded as one of the best managers in the world, speaking openly about his need to take a break. As a coach and therapist who works with busy professionals, high achievers and leaders, I'm a big believer and advocate of the importance of rest and recovery, especially when the responsibilities of life are fast-paced and demanding. And it's because of this that I think Klopp's vulnerability and honesty is a brilliant example of what transparent and courageous leadership looks like. I believe it's important now, probably more than ever, for leaders, those who carry some kind of influence in some shape or form, to highlight, demonstrate and model the importance of humility and courage. I think it's important that they are able to be humble enough to acknowledge where they're lacking capacity and to be brave enough to speak about their fragility and their need for a break. So I take my hat off to Jürgen Klopp. I can't imagine that for a man with so many demands being placed on him, that his decision to leave the club that he's been at for almost a decade was an easy one. Yet he did it. And with his decision came what he described as a sense of relief. Now, does a sense of relief mean that he doesn't care? Of course not. It seems to me that his decision was motivated by a deep love and care for the club that he has served for so many years. Does it mean he's going to disengage for the rest of the season? Well, as far as he's concerned, no. He wants to finish the season well and come away with trophies. Does it mean he'll never manage or lead again? No. He's committed to taking a year out before considering his next options, which will include not managing another UK club. I think Klopp's decision to announce his departure now is a selfless thing to do because it gives the club time to prepare for change. Leadership isn't easy. Whether it's leading a family, a business, a church, or a Premier League club, those who carry the weight of leadership need to be supported. They also need to be encouraged to know that when needed, it's okay to rest. And that rest is key to them being able to serve others well. So if you would consider yourself a leader, which is really just someone who carries influence, so you are, I'd invite you to check in with yourself by answering two simple questions. What's at stake if you fail to rest, for both you and for those you lead? And what measures can you put in place to minimize any risk? I believe just answering these two questions will get you thinking, and hopefully, if they lead to action, you'll be able to continue having a positive impact in whatever leadership context you find yourself. Rooting for you. Be well.